Step off the Azamara Pursuit and into one of the most enchanting destinations in the Peloponnese, Nafplio, Greece, where history, hospitality, and heavenly bites come together for an unforgettable food tour. This week on Mrs. Karnes and Me, we explore the cobblestone charm of Old Town Nafplio, guided by a local expert through a flavorful journey that awakens every sense. Whether you're planning your Greek island cruise, a culinary tour of the Peloponnese, or simply craving travel inspiration, this video is a must-watch. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more immersive luxury cruise content and destination highlights. We are living the good life.
Good morning, friends. Sadly, it is our last full day on the Pursuit, but we're going to make the most of it, and one of the things we're going to do is take the little short tender into Nafplio and do a food tour here. As if we haven't had enough food and food experiences as it is, we thought we'd throw one more in. So we're going to take the tender in and see what Nafplio is like. I think we're the only ship here. I think this is a very small port. I think it's going to have a whole different feel than some of the ports that we've been to, certainly different than Santorini yesterday. So come on along with us. Let's go check out what a small port in Greece looks like.
As we step onto the tender and glide away from the Azamara Pursuit, I can't help but pause and take it all in. While some see the tender as just a necessary transfer, I've come to love this quiet passage between ship and shore. It's a chance to admire the ship from a different angle, graceful against the open sea, and to feel the anticipation build as a new destination comes into view. The town of Nafplio slowly unfolds ahead of us. Its Venetian charm, red-tiled roofs, and fortress-crowned hills inviting us closer with every ripple. There's something truly special about arriving this way, watching the city reveal itself from the water like a secret being whispered. The best part? The tender pier places us just steps from the heart of Old Town. No long commute, no waiting, just a seamless transition into the cobbled streets, historic sites, and culinary treasures waiting to be discovered. After stepping off the tender, we make our way to Nafplio's historic land gate, our meeting point with a local guide and a powerful symbol of the city's past. Built in 1687 by the Venetians, the land gate was once the only entrance into Nafplio from land. Surrounded by a sea moat and protected by a drawbridge, it served as a stronghold and a strict checkpoint. If you didn't make it inside before sunset, you spent the night outside the fortified walls. This gate guarded the district once known as Bourtzi, the lower town, and played a key role in shifting rule. In fact, it was here that 18-year-old King Otto received the keys to the newly formed Greek state, marking a new era in the country's history. The arch structure was originally adorned with the winged lion of Venice, its powerful symbol. Though much of the original structure was lost over time, parts still remain, including stonework and a surviving coat of arms from 1708. Today, this weathered gateway stands not just as a relic of the past, but as a silent witness to the centuries of change, where every stone tells a story.
In most cases it was open because nobody messed with Venetians. They were very intelligent, military speaking.
Interesting. So the lion's book is open, they're at peace. When it's closed, they're at war. Our walk through Nafplio continues, and it's easy to see why this is considered one of the prettiest towns in Greece. Narrow cobbled streets weave between elegant Venetian homes and neoclassical mansions, each corner revealing another layer of charm. In the heart of Old Town, we arrive at the church of Agios Spyridon, a place of both spiritual and historical significance. Built in 1702 by the Nafplian Brotherhood of Orthodox Greeks, this single-domed basilica is a beautiful example of post-Byzantine architecture. Its interior is rich with iconography and murals that reflect centuries of faith and artistry. But the church holds more than just beauty, it holds a poignant story. In 1831, Ionius Capiturius, the first head of state in independent Greece, was tragically assassinated right at its entrance. The event marked a turbulent chapter in the nation's early history, and to this day, you can see the lasting imprint, a framed mark inside the church encased in glass and brass, believed to show where the fatal bullet struck. There's also a curious feature here, a hexagon embedded in the floor. Its purpose? Still unknown. Whether symbolic or decorative, it adds another layer of mystery to a site already steeped in history. Agios Spyridon is a peaceful sanctuary, but its past reminds us that even the most beautiful places can bear witness to defining and sometimes painful moments in a nation's history. From the quiet reverence of Agios Spyridon, we make our way toward the vibrant heart of the city, Constitution Square, or Syntagma Square, just like its famous counterpart in Athens. Surrounded by elegant buildings, lively cafes, and layers of history, this central plaza has long been a gathering place for locals and visitors alike. We take a seat at Kentrikon Café, one of the oldest and most beloved cafes in Nafplio. With both indoor and outdoor seating, we choose to sit outside beneath the shade of a magnificent plane tree. This isn't just any tree though, it's a local landmark. The square was once called Plantanos Square in its honor, and it stood here through the centuries of Greek history, including the time of the Revolution. It's a simple, powerful reminder of the way nature and heritage are honored in Greek culture. As we relax into the moment, a group of school children pass through the square, clearly on an adventure of their own. As a former teacher, it warms my heart and deepens my love for this place. There's something so special about seeing everyday life unfold around you. We sip rich traditional Greek coffee and indulge in what can only be described as dessert heaven. First, Loukoumades, crispy golden Greek donuts drizzled with honey. Sweet, light, and just a little bit addictive. But the real showstopper? Portokalopita. This luscious orange pie is made with whole oranges, shredded dried phyllo, creamy Greek yogurt, and soaked in a fragrant cinnamon vanilla syrup. The result? A ridiculously moist, spongy, and intensely orangey dessert. And quite honestly, it blew our minds. Inside, Kentrikon holds onto its charm. Simple decor, comfortable seating, and a warm, timeless atmosphere that makes it feel like a true part of Nafplio's soul. It's not just a cafe, it's a piece of the town's everyday life, still going strong after many generations. After our delicious coffee break, we continue our walk through the winding streets of Old Town Nafplio, where each turn reveals another postcard-worthy view. We make a sweet little stop at Koustenis Ice Cream, a family-run gelateria that's been serving up smiles since 1939.
We are about to have the best ice cream.
Oh, cool.
It's nice and cool. We are talking about homemade ice cream. It's not Italian gelato, the frozen produce. Many different flavors.
Oh, wow. Look at all of them.
You can taste with a spoon.
I'm having that. I'll have a cup.
I'll have a
Yeah.
cup also, yeah, just a small
You're
cup.
getting that one. The
Chocolate cherry.
Coa Marina. Get a little. So this one has phyllo dough.
Yes, that's why it's very interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
It's the phyllo.
How are you all today? Excellent.
Hey guys!
I'm having ice cream. It's a good day.
With ice cream in hand, we're off again, and this time to Anapliotiko, Mpakalico, a charming specialty grocer tucked into the heart of Old Town. They're making leather sandals. Interesting. Here we're welcomed by George and his wife, the owners, who greet us with a genuine hospitality and a generous spirit. And I have to say, this shop is so cute. The inside is filled with character and warmth, decorated with pieces salvaged from the owner's cheese-making history. Old cheese molds have been creatively repurposed into light fixtures, and vintage tools are displayed like art. It feels like you stepped into someone's lovingly curated kitchen museum. We're welcomed by George and his wife, the passionate owners, who greet us with genuine hospitality. George has curated an incredible cheese tasting experience, offering us the chance to sample rare Greek cheeses from various islands, flavors we may never have the chance to taste again. Each bite tells a story of tradition and technique. We end the tasting with something completely new to us, homemade Greek yogurt topped with spoon sweets. These traditional fruit preserves, offered as a sign of welcome in Greek homes, are the sweet, fragrant, and perfect final bite. Next, we visit Karon's Wine Shop, a cozy, atmospheric store run by a fifth-generation winemaker. This shop is a true hidden gem filled with carefully selected bottles from Greece's best vineyards, many of them small batch and hard to find elsewhere. The owner guides us through a tasting, helping us understand the heritage and character behind each pour. Ouzo, Tsipouro, and of course, Greek wine with roots as ancient as the land itself.
So we just finished up a food tour here in Nafplio. Wonderful spot. We spent about 3 hours going to a breakfast place and having Greek coffee and breakfast pastries. We had a little bowl of ice cream. We had a nice cheese and prosciutto tasting at this wonderful artisan cheese shop that's here. And we ended it up with what's one of my favorite things to do is a wine tasting from a gentleman who's third generation wine store owner. He was I could have talked to him all day. We had a nice time there. So we sampled 3 different kinds of Greek wine. It was all local to Greece. Our guide was wonderful. We had a wonderful time. And the pace and the feeling here in Nafplio is very relaxed. Very relaxed and laid back. It's been a really, really good morning. You got anything you want to add? It was really cool. We enjoyed our time. We're going to keep wandering around here and probably try to find, I know this comes as a shock, we're probably going to try to find a Christmas ornament.
Ha. Look what I found. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to wake you up. Our final mission for the day is a personal one, finding a Christmas ornament to remember Nafplio. I collect ornaments from every place we visit, and I want something that really represents this city. We wander in and out of several shops, each filled with handmade treasures, and then, jackpot, I find a beautiful ornament in the shape of a pomegranate, a symbol of Nafplio, representing abundance and good fortune. Even better, the shop owner offers to personalize it for me, a perfect ending to a perfect afternoon. Man was making the sandals. Leather sandals are a staple, evidently in Greece. Oh, he's making them right there again. So, yeah. They're working on it. It's still really pretty.
That's quite a chandelier.
I'm glad they let us go in and at least still see it. But wow. Want to take that home with you? Don't know where we'd put it. Maybe the dining room or the table. I'm sure it could.
That would fit in the backyard.
It's huge. It's really pretty. There goes the Nafplio city tour. You can do on a little train. So there must be like a little train that'll take you around. Kind of cute.
I didn't know they had a little train.
I didn't either. Oh look, there's a flag. Greece flag. There's our tender back. Here he goes. As the sun dips lower into the sky, we make our way back to the harbor and board the tender once again. The ride is just as special as the one that brought us in. On the way back, we pass by Bourtzi Castle, one of Nafplio's most iconic sites. Built by the Venetians in the 15th century, this small fortress sits proudly on an island in the harbor. Originally used to protect the city from naval attacks, it later became a prison and is now a beloved landmark that greets visitors arriving by sea. Seeing it lit by the golden hour light is a moment I won't soon forget. So I guess you know it's the last day of the trip when you come in and you see the luggage mat on your bed. Boo that mat. Don't like this mat. I only like to see it at the beginning. I hate seeing it at the end. So anyway, until we meet again. Thank you so much for watching, and please join us again next week as we explore the beautiful city of Athens, Greece. We know that we are living the good life, and we hope that you are too. Until we meet again, Yamas!